Hi guys, let's do some math. All right, I have the word problem up here. I'm on lesson 7, session 2, page 145 in your math books. It looks like this. It has a jump rope, and you'll notice, oh my gosh, so many words, you guys. I was like, wow, this is a lot of words. So we're working on strategies and what do we do when there are so many words. We need to be able to not let them trick us and figure out what do these words mean, because you're always going to have word problems in math where they give you a bunch of words and you have to figure out what do they want you to do and with what numbers and what are you looking for, those kinds of things. So you have to be a little bit of a detective. So I wrote up all the words and I'll read it to you. When you have a math problem, especially a word problem in math, you should read it at least 3 times. First, to get a kind of general idea of the story problem. Second, maybe pull out those numbers that you need. And then third, what is it that they want you to do with those numbers? What are you looking for? What do you need to find? What matters in the problem? Okay, because some of it doesn't matter. Great. 3 children are jumping rope. More children join in. Now there are 5 children jumping rope. How many joined in? So that's the first time. Second time, I'm going to go through and I'm going to circle numbers. Circle the numbers, circle the numbers, circle the numbers. They can get lost in a sea of words. This can be super overwhelming to you, especially if reading is not really that easy for you. So you don't want to get lost in the words when you're dealing with the numbers. All right, so 3 children are jumping rope. More, that's a key word, more children join in. We don't know how many more, so we put a question mark. We don't know. Now there are 5 children jumping rope. How many joined in? 3 children are jumping rope, so we start with 3. More children join in. We don't know how many more. Now there are 5 children jumping rope. How many joined in? So they want us to find out how many joined in. That means how many were added. If you join in, you're adding to it. So as I read it, I wrote out my equation for what made sense to me. So I'll show you that how I did it again. I said 3 children are jumping rope. So I have 3 children jumping rope. More children join in. I don't know how many more. Now there are 5 children jumping rope. There's my 5. How many joined in? That is this answer. So it also has this big, beautiful try it. It wants you to try it on your own. So try figuring this out with what I gave you, which was quite a bit. All right, pause it, try it. Right, unpause. Okay, good. So I have 3 children, so I can do it with digits, but I can also draw a model, which is just drawing. So I'm going to draw 3 kids. 1, 2, and 3. These are my 3 kids that are jumping rope to start. Okay. I'll even put, this is like a bracket. It kind of like lumps them together. It's like a staple. It puts it all together. This is my 3 kids. Then I know there are 5 kids. This is my stopping point. This is my starting point and the stopping. Now I need to count on 3. Some more join in. I'm going to count on from 3 until I get to 5 because there's 5 total. There's only 5 kids. 3, 4, and this is my 5th kid. Okay, now I know this is my 4th kid, but I need to know how many there are. There are 1, 2 kids that joined in. So now I know 2 kids joined in. And that is what you would use. You could use counters like these. You could use your erasers. You could use crayons to start with 3. Okay, but then at the end I have 5. So I can take those 3 out and I have my 2. Whatever works for you guys, my friends. I liked this way of how I wrote it along with the equation. looking for those words that really matter. On the next page, what you're doing is you're connecting it. So it says model it, and this is just putting it together. So it restates the problem. That means it tells you the problem again. 3 children are jumping rope, more children join in. Now there are 5 children jumping rope. How many more children joined in? Find 3 plus, I don't know, equals 5. Start with 3, count on. How many more make 5? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 2 more makes 5. All right, now we're on this page, which is page number 147 at the bottom. So page 147, it just wants you to compare how is it like model it and how is it different. So mine, even if you can't write this down, even if you can just talk about it with a grown-up, mine was very similar. I had my 3 kiddos and then I drew 4 or 5 until I got to 5 because I knew I only had 5 kids. So mine was very similar. Number 2 says, do you guys like my eraser? You guys can do this too. When I was in the classroom, I'd put the markers inside the sock. And then it's also a black sock, so that way you can't see all the gross stuff from the marker. We're gonna do number 2, page 147. And this is where it wants it to connect it. So it says okay, so with these, there's a ton of writing. But if I write everything that you guys have, this video would be super long and you guys would be super lost and super bored. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it and I'm going to put up on the board the most important things that you need to get from the problem. Okay, get it, got it, good? Get it, got it, good. All right, so this problem says there are 8 pencils. So what matters is you have 8 pencils. 4 are yellow, so I'm going to also write down 4. That's what you should circle. The rest are blue. What they want us to know is how many are blue. Buzz says, so this is yellow. How many are blue? Buzz says 4 plus 8 equals blank. Boom says 4 plus, I don't know, equals 8. Who is right? So let's read it one more time now that we have kind of the general idea. There are 8 pencils, 4 are yellow, the rest are blue. How many are blue? So we know 8 is our total number of pencils. 4 are yellow, the rest that I would add to the yellow, these are the blue, and this is total, that means in all. So I know I have 4 yellow, I don't know how many blue, but I know altogether we have 8 pencils. Who is right? How do you know? Well, Boom is right. Write this down. Boom is right because big elephants can always understand small elephants. Boom is right because there are only 8 pencils. What Buzz is saying is 4 plus 8. So he's saying, well, that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 12 pencils. We don't have 12 pencils, we only have 8. 4 of those are yellow, the rest are blue. So it would look like this, 8 minus the yellow is how many the blue are. So pause this and write this down. Buzz is right because there are only 8 pencils. That is a very long sentence, but please write that down. All right, pause. I'm gonna erase it, so I hope you wrote it all down. If you didn't, you're only cheating yourself, guys. This is important for your learning. Okay, awesome. So now we're under apply it, which has the green bracket, and it says, I believe something about Lewis. So let's see what it says about Lewis. Oh, I was way off. It says 6 flowers are in a vase. Sonia puts in more. Now there are 9 flowers. How many flowers did she put in the vase? And look, they drew a picture for you. So 6 flowers are in the vase. She puts in more flowers. She's adding them together. Now there's 9 total. How many flowers did she put in the vase? So we're going to put 6 flowers are in the vase. She puts in more. So this is adds more. Now there's 9 flowers in the vase. Starts with 6. She adds more. Now there's 9. How many did she put in the vase? We are going to count 6. I'm not going to draw anything. I can even just do the 6 and then count on. Remember, in one of the lessons we had, we boxed them all together. We said 6, and then we stop at 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. She put in 3 flowers into that vase. 6, 7, 8, 9. So what I'm doing here is with my fingers, what I'm doing on the board. I said 6, and I'm counting on 7, 8, 9. When I get to 9, I stop because she only has 9 flowers. Next page has a little school bus sign. It says school bus stop ahead, and then some little children. So some children are on the bus. So, ooh, this is interesting. Let me just tell you, when you hear like some or more, I'll put some/more, that means you don't know, and that's going to be your blank. So for example, it says some children are on the bus. So I would put some children right there are on the bus. 5 more get on, plus the 5 more that get on. This is now there are 7 children on the bus. So this means the now. This means some. Ooh. And this means more. So when they say some children are on the bus, 5 more come on. I'm adding more. Now I have 7. So those are those word clues. I would write this down. This is also super important and will help you with those word clues when they try to trick you. Because guess what? They're going to try to trick you. They want to know, can you read through those words to get to the numbers of what matters? Okay, some children are on the bus. 5 more children get on. Now there are 7 on the bus. So you see blank plus 5 equals 7. That's exactly what I did. Nice. I truly didn't look at that before. So now what I'm going to do is if I don't know what that is, I can flip this and I can say 5 plus, I don't know, equals 7. They're going to try to flip around the 7 and the 5 and all the other numbers so you get confused. If you get confused, like I don't know blank plus 5, I could start with 5 and then I'm going to count on until I get to 7. 5, 6, 7, 2. So now I know 2 children were already on the bus. Rewatch this if you need to know. I'm going to leave this some and more as the blank. It's the part that we don't know, and so we put a blank in there because it helps us. Mara, now I'm on problem number 5 down here. Mara has some comic books. There's her comic books. Some, leave a blank. I'm sorry, not. I guess sometimes it works for more. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have an actual number. They say you add more in, then that's a blank, and you don't know. She gets 5 more comic books. So here it says gets more. She gets 5 more comic books. Now she has 9. So here's your now. Okay, now she has 9. How many did she start with? And if you can see, blank plus 5 equals 9. She has some, she adds 5 more, she has 9 now. Okay, I don't know what I can add to 5, so I'm going to flip it. 5 plus blank equals 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the answer is 4. She gets 4 more comic books. All right. So what I did for this one is I just drew these dots. 5. So instead of using my fingers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I stopped counting once I got to 9, and then I counted all those dots and I put the number there. All right. Okay. Good. So now you're on the practice adding in word problems, and it has an example at the top with rubber duckies. 2 ducks are in the pond. More ducks join them. Now there are 5 ducks. How many ducks join? 3 ducks join. So you have 2 ducks. Now there's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a total of 3 ducks. Ella picks 7 strawberries. So she picks 7 strawberries. She picks more. We don't know how many more. See, there's that more. Now she has 8 strawberries. So I'm going to say, and look at what they do. They drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strawberries. You draw the next one. Okay, 7, 8. So you're going to draw 1 strawberry, and you're going to put a 1 there. Ella picks 1 more. So I did the same thing, but theirs is a strawberry above, and they have strawberries there. Mine just looks a little bit different. Same thing. All right. Now I'm on this page, the last screen page for today, and then we're done for today. It says 4 dogs play in the park. 4 dogs play in the park. More dogs join them. I don't know how many more. 4 dogs play in the park. More dogs join them. Now there are 6 dogs. So it gives you this, and then it says blank more. You always need to fill that in. 4, 5, 6, 2, 2. 2 more. Again, I just drew those dots so I could count on. If you need to use your fingers, cool, do that. All right, Uma has 3 apples. She gets more apples. We don't know how many. Now she has 6 apples. How many more apples does Uma get? 3. And you can also draw if you need to. So they give you 3. You can draw until you reach 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I tap my finger 3 times. Remember that? 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more apples. Last problem says, look at problem 3. Uma needs 8 apples to make a pie. How many more apples does she need? 6 plus, she's going to 8. 6, 7, 8. 2. She needs 2 more apples. I took the 6 that I had. I wanted her to get to 8. So I counted on from 6. 6, 7, 8. I say count, you say on. Count, count. Awesome job, guys. I'm so proud of you. This is really, really good stuff, and it's going to help you so much as you continue to go through math. So don't quit. Don't give up. You've got this. Bye. I love you.